Arrived at the car park. I'm going to make sure I also drink about a litre of water before I make my way down. Get myself as hydrated as I possibly can because I'm going to be sweating a lot. What I mustn't forget to do is turn on my Garmin Mini 2. So this is my communication to the outside world if something were to happen while I was hiking, get bitten by a snake, have a fall or something and I cannot get myself out. Bitten by a snake, no matter what, if you don't know what the type of snake it is, you treat it like it's a venomous snake and don't treat it like it's nothing. Treat it like it's venomous and it's going to kill you. So yeah, Garmin Mini 2 is now on, and yeah, so if I lose signal along the way, they will go to my last recorded position from this, and then they will do a search radius around me. Right, off we go. So these flies are a little annoying. I've just put a ton of sunscreen on, so I'm not going to worry too much about a hat, though I do have it with me. This is where we are. Today we are doing this one. 4 ways trail, class 4, quite difficult in areas. All the warnings as well, heat kills. Hikers have died on this trail. I like it how they make it apparent. Some places just want to, you know, make it that they don't offend anyone, but this is important. Do not walk on the trails in the hot weather. Well, we're doing that today, but we've got plenty of water. Carry plenty of water, so 3 to 4 litres. I've got that. Wear a hat and sturdy footwear. We've definitely got a hat. We've definitely got our sturdy mountaineering boots. Walk longer with trails with a companion. Don't have that, but we do have a little Garmin tracker thing. So if we do run into any problems, we've got that. That is my companion. And then it's to be prepared to know your limits. I know my limits. I know what I can and can't do, and I know the warning signs as well. So we're going to drink plenty of water. We've got plenty of water with us. We've got some food as well. There's definitely a lot of cliffs that overhang, and there's not really much under there and not very thick. That's another warning sign. That's all good. So yeah, I like how they keep putting these warnings in. That's the one I've taken in the past. This is the one we're taking today. These flies are relentless. Hopefully I don't find any snakes on this trail. I'm going to be very cautious, always looking around what I'm doing. Hat is on. We've got millions of flies on me. I put my bag down and they just swamped me. Now we're making a descent down into the gorge, or into the valley, which will lead us onto the gorge, which is just over that way. I can see why people die out here if you're not prepared and you're not experienced. I used to do this sort of stuff for a job, working in much hotter heats, and yeah, in more remoteness than this, where we'd be the only people for hundreds of kilometres. We're starting to go down to the gorge now. Look at this. sunscreen that I put on to protect me keeps dripping in my eyes and it really burns, more than sweat. Oh, it stings like buggery. My right eye is on fire. It hurts to open it out. What I'm going to do is wash my eye out with my water. So I'm going to blow into it so I've got some pressure in there. Not too much because I don't want to pop it. I'll just wash my eye out. Oh, that really stings. Oh, that feels better already. Wash my head as well. Get the sunscreen off. Oh, this is awful. Oh. Hopefully that stops it. My other eye hurts now. Put something into my hand. It's amazing, I put stuff on to protect me. And what does it do? It ends up causing me grief. Oh, that really burns. I think I'm going to find somewhere to relax. Be very, very quiet. There's a goat out here. How cool is that? Yeah, bud. Wow. You're fairly tame. Wow, I didn't know there were goats out here. It's not even fazed by me. Just carrying on with its day. Not what I expected in Kalbarri. A goat in the middle of nowhere. A bit hot today, isn't it? Hello. I had this bottle of water in the fridge when I was at home, or when I was at the accommodation. It's lovely and cool. Not too cool that it's going to cause my body to go into shock because, you know, my body's thinking it's cooler than it is. You want to drink something that is the same temperature as the outdoors. This isn't too far off. Otherwise you'll get heat stroke even quicker. Something I don't want to do today is have leftover water by the time I get back to my car, because that would mean I haven't drank enough. But I've got still about 6-7 litres in the car if I need to, if I get really dehydrated, but I don't think I will. Almost 5 o'clock here. Tuesday day is actually going pretty quick. I've only got about an hour of light left. Hopefully I can get to that spot soon. Rest, recover, acclimatise, then slowly push back on. My golly, this place is beautiful. I didn't think it was going to actually happen, but I think I'm going to be climbing back at dark, because there's no way I am going to rush here. I'm going to stay till sunset and wait till it cools off and then I'll ascent back. There's some black swans over there. I'm going to spend a bit of time here. I'm going to stay till dark. And then hopefully there's another trail. It said on my way down here that the exit was back up the route I've gone. But my Garmin app says the trail goes that way. So I can go an easier route back. I'm sure it will be. To put you in my bag and cool you off. I just got a temperature warning on my camera. That's probably why some of the buttons weren't working and this camera has acted a bit funny. I might go further, there's just me in front of me. No polarizing filter, I love the shine of the water. Just a nice square crop of these reeds. I've had to switch over to my Pocket 2 because my Fuji is overheating. It's getting too hot. It feels hot. And I've just done a little bit of B-roll, a little bit of a piece of the camera and a couple of photos, and it is struggling. Went to a yellow warning and then it went to a red, and it is roasting, and I hope it cools down in time for me to get some photos. What a place though, where I am, despite the flies. Oh, I saw this thing, I don't know if you can see it. There's this line in the rock here, and I was wondering where the hell that photo was. I remember seeing a photo of it. So I need to get on the other side of there. This is a concern with the X-T4 not being able to handle this weather. It's had some problems when I was trying to use it. Some of the buttons weren't working. My depth of field preview button on the front of the camera was not working. The menu is playing up, so every time I turn the camera on and go to change, like, say, the aspect ratio, instead of it going to like that red menu, it goes to the purple one at the bottom, and yeah, it's just acting up. So I need to have a little walk around here, take some photos, and just rest, recover, wait for it to cool down a bit. We've got plenty of time. I've got lights, I've got power, everything. I must say, this Pocket 2 has been through a heck of a lot. It's been through a lot of heat, cold, it's been through a lot, and it's still here. It's still fighting. I don't think I've got it wet once. The X-T4, it has really nice video quality, but boy, it can't handle the hot weather. It's going to be perfect in England though. It's not that hot there. Also, I don't know if you can hear this, but there's a ton of flies on my back, and as soon as I move, like I just done, they all go flying. That sun is setting quickly. It's already gone about halfway, or a third of that way, so yeah, I need to get over there quick before that light completely fades. That's where we're going to, right there. I've got a rush, really got a rush. So I've got my wireless mic on me. Hopefully it sounds all right, no crackling or anything. I'm going to go over that way to take this photo handheld and set you up over here. This light is fading very, very quickly. We've been here, what, 5-10 minutes now? And that light was on the bottom of that little crevice thing, and now it's completely gone. I've switched on to my 10 to 24 mil, and I'm going to get nice and close to capture this. I think I need to come about here. Whoop. Gotta be careful of my surroundings. I really need to be further back and up higher. Let's see what else we can find. I'm sure there's many photos in this little area. I just love the grandeur of this stuff. There's some lovely details in here. Oh, this is awesome in front of me. Just the way the sandstone or whatever this rock is has eroded, and you've got this dark against the light, and it looks really, really cool. That's amazing. Shooting up a little bit, a bit of an angle, at about 11mm, which I think I'm going to go 10mm. I'm having to time my shots between the flies flying in front of my lens. Crazy, isn't it? I'm going to shoot from over here. Don't think I'm moving the frame. I quite like the composition from here. I think my camera isn't overheating. I just squashed a fly and it stinks. It must have been on a rotting carcass or something, because, yeah, that's what it smells like. It smells like it's been near roadkill. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, that's so bad. Don't vomit, Simon. You can't afford to. Oh, that is so bad, that smell. Let's get a shot looking up about these. I think that might be it. I'll keep looking around for details. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with some of the photos I got along the way. It's not just about taking heaps of photos, it's about the journey, the experience. Now to show these flies who's boss, Bushman's. This is really strong stuff, and it should get rid of these guys. And hopefully that smell that I'm smelling, it's on my hands and everything. Not working. Might take a while. But yeah, this camera is really good for photography. I do enjoy it. It is really struggling. It is having faults, more than what I'd usually have. But it's doing a stellar job. And I got a photo that I wanted to get that I didn't think I would get. I didn't know where it would be. I just saw it on Instagram of Kalbarri, and it's just a nice scene. I've taken so many photos in Kalbarri in the past, and there's, you know, you could spend a year here and not photograph everything. Keep taking some photos. When we walked in, it said that was the way back out, but that isn't the case. There's another trail. So this is the one, the bottom one is the one we walked in on. This top one is the one I want to walk out on. So it looks like it's a little bit of a steep climb getting out. So a little bit harder than what it was on the way in. But then we'll be walking on the ridge back to the road, and then it's just a bit of about a kilometre of walking on the road, which is going to be really nice and easy. Oh, that smell is so bad. I swear that I was not putting that on over there. I was so close to throwing up. Yeah, these flies must have been over something dead, because I get that smell so bad. It was like I had a rotting carcass on my face. I'll send the drone up, get some footage of this area as the sun is setting, and then I'll get some more photos as I leave. It has been a very testing one. Halfway down I was thinking, I don't think this is worth it, but when I've got here and there's water and everything, the water is really pleasing. I think if it wasn't for the water, I wouldn't feel so soothed and relaxed and cooled off. Yeah, she's beautiful. Slowly getting dark now. I don't know if you can see that. No, the swans just went across the lake. Yeah, so it's getting dark now, and my head is starting to pound. I think I've got a bit of heat stroke, and it's not hard to see why. It's just been so hot. And you might be wondering, well, why didn't I wear my hat? Well, when I got here, that was I wasn't in the sun anyway, so. Oh, yeah, my head is hurting. Black swans in the middle of nowhere. You see them in Perth, but I wouldn't have expected to see them here. Anyway, I'm going through my water. Going to finish that before I head off. This is hard. I'm taking the emergency exit out. Emergency only. I consider this an emergency. There's no way I'm going to be able to make it back there where I came. It's dark. I'm almost at the ridge, and then it's smooth sailing from there. But this part is tough. It's night time now, and I'm almost back at the main road. Glad I caught the map. Glad I found the emergency trail. Oh man, because it's just like this for a good portion, which is really nice and easy, but still hard. What a lovely sight. A road sign, or road marker, and the bitumen road. I've never seen such a more beautiful sight. But my goodness, that was hard.
I just went to fight or flight mode, and now I've just got the relaxing walk back to my car, downhill. It's about 800 to 1,000 metres back to my car. My jeans are causing like a rash on the inside of my legs, and it really hurts and burns. My feet are burning with pain. My back is hurting with pain. But there's no way I would ask for emergency services to come out and get me if I can still get myself out. I'd have to, yeah.
So I've made it back to the car, and 5 minutes to 9. So it's taken me quite a long time. But my goodness, was it worth it? Yes. But boy, I honestly thought that part where I wanted to take that photo that I saw at the headquarters would be maybe a kilometre into the trail. I just kept walking and walking, and then I got to the open area and I couldn't find it. I don't think it was on this trail at all. I think they were wrong. I've walked a lot today. I would have walked further than what the trail says, and that says 6 kilometres, because I took the emergency route out. I think that adds another kilometre to it. Then I've also got the route walk back from the exit onto the main road, back down to the car park, which is about 800 or 900 metres. So yeah, I probably walked about 8 kilometres, 9 kilometres, whatever, today. I almost pressed my beacon today, trying to get myself out. I really thought I was going to not make it, but I just persevered, soldiered on. I think that fight or flight thing kicked in, and I was fighting to get out. I didn't want to be another statistic, but I'm so glad there's an emergency trail out where the emergency vehicles come to rescue people and stuff. So if you have a hard time and you're doing this trail and you struggled on the way down, make sure you take the emergency route out. It's a little hard on the get-go from when you get out of the area, but once you get onto that trail and you start to hit that level ground, it's so much easier. I've probably walked about 2 and a bit kilometres on flat level ground, or level-ish ground anyway. Anyway, I'm going to sign out. But yeah, not doing this again. Not in this heat anyway. Anyway, take care everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Okay. Bye everyone.